Hello and welcome to the video. In this video, I will analyze the two fighters that will face off on March this year, that being Jon Jones and Stipe Miocic. I will analyze their backgrounds, training methods, fighting styles, experience, and also go through some data regarding their physical capabilities. I've done a similar video regarding Mike Tyson and Jake Paul, so make sure to check this video out as well. I will also be including links to different articles that I used to gather info from, so you can read it yourself. The links will be in the description below. Now, let's begin. Jon Jones, also goes by the nickname Jon Bones, is a serious man. Just by looking at his record, over 27 wins and only 1 loss, we can clearly see that he is no joke. But first let us go through his background. Jonathan Dwight Jones, born on July 19 in 1987 in Rochester, New York. He is one of the most iconic figures in the world of MMA, known for his extraordinary athleticism, unorthodox fighting style, and strategic prowess. Jon has made a significant impact in the world of MMA, particularly in the Ultimate Fighting Championship, or as we know it, UFC. Jones grew in a family of athletes. His father was a pastor, and his mother was a nurse, instilling him with strong work ethic and discipline. Jon's two brothers, Arthur and Sandor, also achieved success in professional sports, both playing the NFL. Jon himself was a standout wrestler in high school, capturing the state championship at Union Endicott High School. His wrestling prowess earned him a scholarship to Iowa Central Community College, where he won the National JUCO Championship. Jon's transition to MMA in 2008 quickly made himself a name with his dynamic striking, innovative technique, and dominating grappling. His impressive early performance caught the attention of the UFC, and he made his debut on August 2008. Within a short period, Jon became known for his spinning elbows, unpredictable offense, and the ability to adapt to any opponent's style. In March 2011, Jon Jones made history by becoming the youngest champion in the UFC history at the age of 23, when he defended the light heavyweight title. Jon's went on to defend his title multiple times against some of the toughest competitors in his division, including legends like Lyoto Machida, Rashad Evans, and Vitor Belfort. His reign in the light heavyweight division is marked by numerous records, including the most title defenses, longest win streak, and most wins in division's history. Despite his success in the octagon, Jon's career has been affected by legal issues and controversies, including doping violations and run-ins with the law. These setbacks led suspension and stripped titles, casting a shadow over his legacy. However, Jones has repeatedly demonstrated his resilience, made successful comebacks, and reclaimed his status as one of the sport's top fighters. Moving on to his training methods. Jones is renowned for his innovative and rigorous training regime, which has been the cornerstone for most of his success in the UFC. His training methods emphasized a blend of traditional martial arts, modern strength and conditioning, and advanced technique drills. Here's an insight into the training routine that has made Jon Jones a dominant force in the MMA. His training incorporates a wide range of martial arts disciplines, including Muay Thai, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, wrestling, and boxing. These versatilities allow him to adapt to different fighting styles and maintain unpredictability in his fights. Strength and conditioning are crucial components of Jon Jones' training. His routines might include weight training that are focused on building functional strength, power, and explosiveness. This involves compound lifts such as deadlifts, squats, and bench presses. Also, he incorporates cardio training with high-intensity volumes and long-distance runnings, as well as cycling to build endurance and cardiovascular fitness. He also uses plyometrics, exercises like box jumps, medicine ball throws, and agility drills to enhance explosiveness and agility. Jones dedicates a significant portion of his training to refining his technique. This includes pad works and sparring, regular sessions with striking coaches to sharpen his boxing and kickboxing skills, as well as sparring with various partners to simulate a real fight. He also does grappling and submissions, training with top-level Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioners and wrestlers to improve his ground game and focus on both offensive and defensive techniques. Mental toughness is a key aspect of his training. He employs techniques such as visualization, meditation, and strategic planning to prepare mentally for fights. Jon studies his opponents meticulously, analyzing their strengths and weaknesses to develop effective games of plan. Jon studies his opponents meticulously, analyzing their strengths and weaknesses to develop effective game plans. Recovery is essential for maintaining peak performance, so Jon follows a strict regime that includes proper nutrition, rest and recovery, supplementation, and so on. One of Jon Jones' strengths is his ability to innovate and adapt his training methods. He is constantly seeking new techniques and strategies to stay ahead of the competition. This includes incorporating elements from other sports and working with diverse teams of coaches and training partners. Jon trains at Jackson Wink MMA Academy in Albuquerque, New Mexico, a renowned gym known for producing top-tier fighters. The gym provides high-level training environment with access to elite coaches, training partners, and state-of-the-art facilities. Moving on to his fighting style. Jon is known for his unorthodox striking techniques, which keeps his opponents guessing. He utilizes techniques like spinning elbows and back fists. These moves are executed with precision and can change the momentum of the fight. He also uses oblique kicks, which are aimed at the opponent's knee. These kicks can disrupt the balance and limit mobility. Jon Jones also utilizes long reach techniques and different kinds of jabs. With an 84.5-inch reach, Jon's jabs are quite effective at keeping distance. Jon is also a top-tier grappler, and he can use this grappling for both offensive and defensive techniques. He excels in throws, takedowns, ground and pound, submissions, and so on. In the clinch, Jon utilizes his size and strength to control his opponent. He employs knees and elbows and wrestling control as well. Jon's fight IQ is one of his greatest assets. He can adapt this game plan in mid-fight based on his opponent's strengths and weaknesses. He is known for reading his opponent, strategic planning, and so on. Jon's defensive skills are equally impressive. He uses techniques like head movement and footwork, blocking and parrying, and so on. Jon often engages in psychological tactics to unwaver his opponent. This includes pre-fight mind games and maintaining calm and confident demeanor during fights. When it comes to his experience, it is very clear that he has plenty of hit. Being a wrestler in his young years have allowed him to gain significant advantage in terms of grappling, and his diverse fights helped him only hone these skills and use them more effectively with other skills that he later gets when fighting in the octagon. Let's go through the data regarding his physique. His reach is at 84.5 inches or 215 centimeters. This gives Jon a significant advantage in striking, allowing him to hit opponents from a distance where they cannot reach him. His height is 6 feet and 4 inches or 193 centimeters. His height contributes to his reach and his ability to leverage his long limbs in both striking and grappling. While specific data on the power of Jon Jones's punches in terms of force are not publicly available, his striking is known for its precision and effectiveness rather than raw power. His ability to land elbows and kicks with pinpoint accuracy often results in significant damage. Reaction time is crucial in MMA, though exact measurements for Jon Jones are not widely published. However, his ability to dodge strikes and counter effectively suggests a highly development in reaction speed, likely in the range of 0.2 to 0.25 seconds, which is considered elite for professional fighters. Jon has demonstrated exponential endurance in his fights, often maintaining a high pace and output over 5-round championship bouts. His training regime includes intensive cardiovascular workouts to ensure he maintains his performance throughout the fight. Jon's strength is evident in his ability to control and dominate his opponents in the clinch and on the ground. He can execute powerful takedowns and maintain top control, often overpowering fighters who are physically strong themselves. Jon's agility and flexibility are key components of his fighting style. His ability to perform dynamic movements such as spinning elbows, high kicks, and rapid transitions to ground showcases his superior agility and flexibility. Jon's speed, particularly his speed and movement, allows him to strike quickly and avoid incoming attacks. His footwork is quick and precise, enabling him to create angles and openings for his strikes. Jon has been shown remarkable recovery and durability, often bouncing back quickly from strikes and maintaining his composure under pressure. His ability to take damage and continue fighting is a testament to his physical toughness. With Jon Jones covered, let's now move on to Stipe Miocic. He was born in August 19, 1982, in Euclid, Ohio. He is one of the most accomplished fighters in the history of UFC. Known for his exponential boxing skills, wrestling prowess, and remarkable resilience, Miocic has cemented his legacy as one of the greatest heavyweights to ever step into the octagon. His athletic journey began early, and he exceeded in many sports during high school, including baseball, wrestling, and football. His diverse athletic background laid a solid foundation for his future mixed martial arts. Miocic attended Cleveland State University, where he played baseball and studied communications. He later attended Trevecca Nazarian University in Nashville, Tennessee, on a baseball scholarship. However, his passion for combat sports remained strong, leading him to pursue wrestling and ultimately MMA. Stipe Miocic began his MMA career in 2010, making an immediate impact with his powerful strikes and solid wrestling base. He then quickly compiled an impressive record on the regional circuit, catching the attention of the UFC. Miocic made his UFC debut on October 8, 2011, against Joy Beltran, securing an unanimous decision victory and showcasing his potential as a future contender. He quickly compiled an impressive record, catching the attention of the UFC. Miocic made his first debut on October 8, 2011 against Joy Beltran, securing a unanimous decision victory and showcasing his potential as a future contender. Miocic climbed to the top of the heavyweight division, and it was marked by notable victories over tough opponents. His knockout power combined with his agility to endure and outlast opponents set him apart. On May 14, 2016, Miocic achieved a career-defining moment by knocking out Fabricio Werdum straight in the first round. This UFC victory was in Werdum's home country of Brazil. Stipe Miocic went to defend his heavyweight title by a record-breaking 4 times, defeating elite fighters such as Alistair Overeem, Junior Dos Santos, and Francis Ngannou. His ability to adapt and evolve, coupled with his resilience and his work ethic, allowed him to maintain his position at the top division. One of the most notable rivalries in Miocic's career was with the former lightweight champion Daniil Cormier. The trilogy between Miocic and Cormier is considered to be the greatest in the UFC history. Miocic lost the first bout but regained his title in the rematch with a stunning 4th round TKO. He then solidified his legacy by winning third fight via unanimous decision. In addition to his fighting career, he is also a dedicated firefighter-paramedic in Oakwood and Valley View, Ohio. His commitment to serving his community has earned him widespread respect and admiration. Despite his success in MMA, Miocic continues to work as a first responder, balancing both careers with remarkable dedication. Stipe Miocic successful in the UFC is not just the product of his natural talent, but also the result of his rigorous and well-rounded training regime. Let us discuss that more in detail. Miocic is well known for his exceptional boxing skills, which are the cornerstone of his fighting style. He uses things like boxing drills, regular sessions with his boxing coaches to sharpen his punching techniques, footwork and head movement. This includes mitt work, heavy bag training, and sparring with high-level boxers. He also incorporates kickboxing. And as a former NCAA divisioner in wrestling, Miocic's grappling skills are top-notch. He utilizes wrestling drills in his training regime, and he combines it with BJJ training as well. Miocic's strength and conditioning program is designed to enhance his power and endurance and overall athleticism. He incorporates weight training, cardiovascular training, plyometrics, functional training, sandbag workouts, battle ropes and sledgehammer training, and so on. Miocic emphasizes recoveries and injury prevention to maintain his peak performance. He also uses stretching and mobility training and physical therapy. Mental toughness is also crucial for a fighter his level. Visualization and meditation is a part of his training regime, as well as strategy sessions, where he's working with his coaches to develop the best strategy against his opponent. He also trains at Strong Style MMA and Training Center in Independence, Ohio, where he has access to top-tier coaches and training partners. The supportive and competitive environment helps him push himself to his upper limits. Miocic's fighting tactics are a blend of tactical striking, strong grappling, and intelligent game planning. His approach is characterized by adaptability, precision, and relentless pressure. Here are some key tactics that define Stipe Miocic's fighting style. His background in boxing is a significant part of his success in the UFC. Elements like jabs and crosses, body shots, head movements, and so on are one of the basic elements of his style. With a reach of 80 inches or 203 centimeters, Miocic knows how to use his reach advantage to keep his opponents at bay. Elements like range control, angles, and so on also play an important element in his boxing form. The wrestling aspect of his style is also very crucial for his MMA game, using elements like takedowns and ground and pound to submit and defeat his opponents. He is also very effective in clinches, where he uses his size and strength to his advantage. He uses things like dirty boxing, where he throws shots and powerful punches and elbows to wear down his opponents, as well as control that he usually uses to transition into wrestling. Miocic is also known for his smart game plans and ability to adapt during fights. He analyzes his opponents and adapts on the fly. Miocic has an exceptional cardio that allows him to maintain high pace throughout the fight. He is also known to be a pressure fighter, pressuring his opponents into a fighting pace that is uncomfortable for them. Miocic has also been known to show incredible durability and resilience, allowing him to withstand heavy shots and keep pushing forward. That is due to him knowing how to absorb the punches to the chin and his willpower and determination. Now, moving on to the data regarding his physique. His reach and height. His reach is about 80 inches or 203 centimeters, which gives him a significant advantage in terms of controlling the distance. His height is 6 feet and 4 inches or 193 centimeters. His height contributes to his reach and his ability to leverage his long limbs. However, when it comes to his striking power, there hasn't been any documented cases that show a certain number. However, he has achieved numerous knockouts in the UFC, demonstrating his ability to deliver fight-ending blows. His knockout victory is about in a range of 0.2 to 0.25 seconds, which is considered to be elite for a professional fighter. His endurance and stamina are exceptional, often maintaining a high pace and output over 5 rounds in the championship bouts. This is a clear testament to his training regime. In terms of his strength, it is quite evident that his ability to control and dominate his opponents in a clinch and on the ground. He is known to lift heavy weights during training, including deadlifts, squats, and bench presses, which contributes to his overall power and explosiveness. Miocic's agility and flexibility are key components to his fighting style. His ability to perform dynamic movements such as rapid striking, quick takedowns, and effective evasive maneuvers showcases his superior agility and flexibility. Now, in terms of his speed, there hasn't been any publicly documented cases. However, his ability to create angles and openings for his strikes clearly show that he can move fast. Miocic has also demonstrated numerous times that his recovery and durability are on a remarkable level. Now, let's analyze the strengths and weaknesses of both Jon Jones and Stipe Miocic. When it comes to strength, reach, and height, Jon Jones has a significant reach advantage, and he's taller than him. In terms of striking and grappling, Jon Jones also prevails, as well as versatility. He incorporates multiple martial arts and disciplines, making him adaptable to different opponent fighting styles. Experience and fight IQ, as well as adaptability, are also on Jon Jones' side. But, in terms of legal issues and personal issues, Jon Jones has a weakness in this part. Such controversies and legal problems may often serve as a suspension or even a potential distraction for the upcoming fight. Now let us go through Stipe Miocic. In terms of his strength, his knockout power and boxing skills prevail, as well as his wrestling prowess. His cardio and endurance are exceptional, as well as his mental toughness and adaptability. He has also been known to be quite durable and have the ability to absorb an immense amount of damage and still continue fighting. So his physical toughness is also his strength. However, compared to Jon Jones, his disadvantage is going to be in his reach. Now, let's go through the conclusion. Given the data, Jon Jones appears to have a slight edge due to his reach advantage, versatility, and fight IQ. His ability to maintain distance and adapt to various fighting styles makes him a formidable opponent. However, Stipe Miocic's knockout power and wrestling skills, as well as endurance, cannot be underestimated. If Miocic can close the distance and utilize his boxing and grappling effectively, he has a strong chance of winning.